What's good, Scorp? This is Scorpio Only Tower. Welcome to the channel. And make sure y'all hit that like, subscribe button. Scorp, if y'all digging energy, if y'all enjoy the view. All right, as y'all can see, beautiful sunlight, the water. That's going to be spiritual messages for y'all. I will be pulling cards while sitting by the water. It's a great meditative type of energy that you get from here. All right. Figured I'd start the video off with a beautiful view like this, as y'all can see. Very, very, very beautiful. But this is where I'll be doing y'all reading that, Scott. All right. See if I can get the water behind me. Nah, they got that thing in the way, Scott. But anyways, it's gonna be spiritual messages for y'all. All right. Let's go ahead and get this thing started. What do we have for spiritual messages for Scorpio? Spiritual messages for Scorpio. Spiritual messages for Scorpio. If you want to leave a donation, Scorp, I'm going to have a link in the description box below. What do we have for spiritual messages for Scorpio? See? Spiritual messages for Scorpio. What do we have for spiritual messages for Scorpio for the month of August 2021? Spiritual messages for Scorpio for the month of August 2021. Spiritual messages for Scorpio for the month of August 2021. Spiritual messages for Scorpio for the month of August 2021. There goes the water. All right, Scorpio, what I have. Y'all can hear the water in the background? Look. All right, Scorp. What I have here is a lot of y'all Scorps have been going through a lot of anxiety here lately. A lot of anxiety. Some of y'all has been trying to escape. Some of y'all has been trying to escape this form of anxiety, Scorp, this form of depression. Something to do with a past situation, Scorpio. Some of y'all has been trying to overcome the situation. You're trying to come to grips with how to overcome it. I see that it may be time for a move, Scorpio. It may be time for you to travel. Not to escape your problems, but to get away for a soul renewal, Scorpio. You're going to have to start over fresh. Because your surroundings amplifies things to where, if this makes any sense, your surroundings amplifies things to where it brings you unsettling thoughts. It brings you unsettling sensations in the body. All it does is remind you of a situation that you keep on going back to your mind, Scorpio. You keep on going back up here with the thoughts. And what it's doing, Scorpio, is depressing you. It's keeping you depressed. It's keeping you in a low vibrational state of mind and consciousness. But it's time to make a move, Scorpio. It's time to pack your stuff up. And to not run from your problems, but to remove yourself from your surroundings, wherever you are. Because what I see here, Scorpio, is it's not doing anything for your spiritual growth. It's keeping you very stagnant. You're looking for answers. You're searching for answers. You're definitely searching for answers. Like, how do I escape this mental lockdown? How do I escape? How do I remove myself from the situation? And it's going to have to result into a physical move, Scorpio, with the Six of Swords. You're going to have to take a physical move, which in representing traveling. Because a lot of y'all are unaware of your beauty, Scorpio. A lot of y'all are unaware of how bright you really shine on the inside with the Empress. A lot of y'all are unaware of your power, Scorpio, simply because of the past trying to interfere with your present moment that you're now living in. It don't necessarily have to represent somebody from the past, like a love situation. It could represent just things coming up from the past, Scorpio, that keep on resurfacing. Something tells me this is a lot of fears, Scorpio, here. There's a lot of fears. There's definitely a lot of fears here, Scorpio, with the Seven of Swords. You don't have to fear facing those crucial thoughts, Scorpio. You don't have to fear what your mind is trying to tell you. Because what your mind is telling you and what your intuition is telling you is two completely different things. Now, here's where it confuses people at. Some people automatically assume that it's their intuition because their mind gets clouded. Therefore, it brings their whole awareness down to the intuition. But that's the furthest thing from the truth, Scorpio. What your intuition is trying to tell you is way different from what your thoughts is telling you. Sometimes our thoughts can deceive us. Sometimes our thoughts could bring us to a low vibrational energy and put us in this energy right here. It could bring a lot of imbalances to the situation, Scorpio. It can bring a lot of contemplation. Well, is this the truth or is it just my thoughts that's going over in a circular motion, rumination cycle? Am I really feeling this way? But the more you invest into those thoughts, Scorpio, the more you put your time and energy into those negative thoughts, the more it's just going to depress you even more. The more you're going to feel like you need to escape them. With the Seven of Swords and the Five of Cups. But I'm here to tell you, Scorpio, that your fears, something needs to be let go of. Something needs to end with a past situation that is no longer present. That is no longer relevant for the present moment. It's time to leave it behind. It's time to leave it behind. This is definitely about traveling. If you're constantly around things, Scorpio, that trigger these past experiences, it's time you move far away. And you're not necessarily running from your problems, Scorpio. You're clearing your conscience. People don't deserve to have their freedom taken from them. Especially when it comes to situations to where if you were deceptive, Scorpio, at once upon a time in your life, if you were deceptive, or you were lying to yourself in any form, you don't have to hold that over your head. You don't have to keep holding that over your head, Scorpio. And if people are trying to cloud your judgment, or if people are trying to hold something over your head, Scorpio, you need to get away from these people. You need to cut them off. I don't care what happened. You need to cut them off. If somebody's trying to bring your vibrational levels of frequency down, Scorpio, somebody could be sending you negative thoughts too. Somebody could be sending you negative thoughts to keep you trapped. It's on the bottom. Yeah, with the Queen of Swords here. And the King. This is somebody, Scorpio, that you're no longer compatible with. This is somebody, or this situation right here, Scorpio. If this is a love situation, this is somebody that you're no longer compatible with. And I see that you're doing your best to avoid this individual. But the more you avoid them, Scorpio, the more the thoughts come on to you. The more the thoughts cloud your mind. The more you sit there and contemplate, ruminate over and over and over and over. And you're not getting anywhere with it. It's just keeping you in one place. With the Seven of Pentacles. Look, bro, if it ain't your story, then don't be leaving comments on my comment section like that. I'm fucking sick and tired of people leaving comments. If it don't resonate, don't fucking comment. I put all my time and energy into these reads, bro. I'm gonna speak the fuck up and let it be known. Move the fuck on with that shit. What I have here is a situation that's going to resonate with some people out there that's been going through a whole hell of a lot in their mind. And if it's not your situation, bounce the fuck about my chat room. What I have here, Scarp, is some of y'all are definitely going through a situation that is really stressing you out. That is really getting to you mentally. No, it's not about distracting me. It's about, I can see the comments going on, you know what I'm saying? And I'm going to be the man that's going to speak up about it. I'm going to call them out for it. It's not haters or nothing like that. And I ain't even worried about nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? People need to get told about themselves, man. If it ain't your fucking story, hop up out of here. Simple as that. Plain and simple. What I have here is you definitely have a situation that you're trying to avoid, Scorpio. You definitely have a situation right here that you're trying to avoid. And it's not that you're avoiding it when you take off. when you physically move. This is what's going to take, this is what's going to be good for your spiritual growth, Scorpio, to where you can stop ruminating over this type of situation that's no longer valid for the present moment. And shout out there to the ones, to the Scorps that actually respect me, Scorpio, that you don't try to come in here and try to tell me what the cards are trying to tell me. Okay? Because I am experienced. I'm a well-experienced reader. I've been reading cards for a long time, and I know exactly what my intuition tells me. I don't need you coming up on here trying to tell me how the fuck the story is going to play out. If it's not your story, they got other readers out there that you could go out there and comment, leave all kind of feedback or whatever, and try to say and discredit their reads. But me, this shit is accurate. Simple as that. There are going to be some people out there that is going to resonate with 100,000%. Let me finish my speech, or if not, bounce up out my chat room. You're going to get a good piece of my mind. But what I have for you, Scorpio, is maybe this may take a physical move. This would definitely take a physical move to where it could stop the triggering. A lot of y'all just sit there and contemplate, Scorpios, when I'm picking up on. A lot of y'all just sit there and contemplate over and over and over and over and over. You're not sure where to go. You're not sure what direction to take, Scorp. Like, it's almost like there's this force that's pulling you two complete different directions. Two complete different directions with this Chariot. Some of y'all can have Cancer in your chart, Scorpio. This could be something that happened years ago, Scorpio, is what I'm picking up on. This could be something that happened years ago. Not here recently, not with a love situation. I mean, it could be a love situation. This could be somebody you have kids with, Scorpio. Or this could be somebody that you planned on having kids with. I'm talking this a long time ago. A long time ago. This could be the total of 7 years ago, Scorpio. This was a long time ago. And for whatever reason, Scorpio, it's coming back to haunt you. It's coming back to haunt you through your thoughts. Not through your intuition, Scorpio. Your intuition ain't telling you that. It's your thoughts that's going crazy. Like you're trying to move on to calmer waters. You're definitely trying to settle yourself. You're definitely trying to settle your mental state. Because all it's doing is just wrecking you over emotionally, Scorpio. It's like you're trying to get information on a situation, a past situation, and it's like you can't get the information. But the more curious you are with the situation, Scorp, the more curious you are with the situation, the more it's going to bring your energy down. With the Five of Cups, the more it's just going to lower your vibration and bring your energetic levels down. But y'all need to see that y'all are a beautiful person, Scorp. Y'all need to see that y'all have a very uplifting spirit. And to cut this contemplation out. Nobody is perfect. Everybody has flaws. And the person that's judging you, Scorpio, or somebody is out there trying to pass judgment over you from a past situation, they have no clue what they're talking about, because this is who you actually are on the inside, Scorpio. And the spirit realm knows it too. And the people that are passing judgment and pointing fingers and doing all this, Scorpio, I guarantee they did way worse than what you did. There's always more skeletons in those people's closet than you have in yours. So if you're holding a past situation over your own head, Scorpio, you're trying to run from your thoughts, it's just thoughts that's clouding your judgment. It's thoughts that are clouding your judgment. That's exactly what's going on here. Maybe some of you feel like you ain't good enough, Scorpio. Maybe these thoughts are driving you crazy to the point to where you feel like you're rejecting a part of you. You literally feel like you're rejecting a part of you, Scorpio. You're rejecting something that you made to do. And it's because of thoughts. But you have to understand, Scorpio, thoughts are thoughts. They're not reality. They're not reality until you make action. You know what I'm saying? But thoughts can lower your vibration, bro. I'm going to tell you that right now. Who's to say that's even coming from you? Just like I said, Scott, people could send you energy. Energy is contagious, and if you don't know how to protect your energy, people's thoughts can interfere with your reality. I had that happen before, Scott. You have to learn from that. You have to distinguish your thoughts from other people's thoughts. But overall, Scorpio, if you're obsessing over things like that, I want you to understand that it's not bad. Some of y'all may have obsessive compulsive disorder, Scorpio, and I understand. I do. I have PTSD and OCD. And both of those mixed together is hell. Especially when it comes to the mind. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to the mind. And you can't just talk to anybody about that, Scorpio, because they'd be like, oh, well, you're going to get over it. You're going to get out your head eventually. That's average talk. That's third dimensional talk. You need a spiritual talk. You need somebody to understand you spiritually, to pull you out that rumination cycle. Because when you're in your mind, Scorpio, that could be the biggest deceptive enemy that's in your path. That will literally knock you off your path, Scorpio. Your own mind could be your worst enemy, and that's exactly what's going on. It's trying to take all your thoughts. Like you got a lot of racing thoughts, Scorpio, that you're trying to escape. And your mind is literally trying to form you into this guilty person from your past. It's trying to form you into this guilty person from the past when you have nothing to feel guilty for, Scorpio. People make bad decisions, Scorpio. Some people make bad mistakes. And if you properly evaluated yourself, Scorpio, if you already faced the situation head on, you evaluated yourself, and you have nothing to worry about. If you regretted something from your past, Scorpio, that shows right there that you took accountability. You can move forward. Don't let those past experiences hang over your head, Scorpio. Same thing goes for the Scorpio fellas. This is a feminine energy right here, Scorpio. This is y'all. But the same thing goes for the Scorpio fellas too. The emperors out there. I want y'all to understand that y'all are very powerful, man. You're very trustworthy, Scorpio. You're very trustworthy. You always tell the truth. This goes to the evolved Scorps, by the way. You're a truth teller, Scorpio, with the King of Swords. Y'all a truth teller. You tell people like it is. You don't care how bad the situation is. You really don't care because you take accountability. If you said something fucked up, you did something fucked up, you gonna let it be known. You tell people like it is, Scorp, with the King of Swords. And it don't matter what these other people, Scorpio. I'm not really getting other people in this spread, though. But if that is a situation, something like that is going on, Scorp, okay? If something like that is going on behind the scenes, then they're just clearly ignorant, Scorpio. They're clearly ignorant, and they're going to stay in the past while you evolve. Because this is who y'all are now, the present moment. This is what shaped you into the person that you are now, Scorpio, from learning lessons. You learned lessons simply because you took accountability. And you know why I know y'all took accountability? Because you were sad and you was regretting those decisions that you made, right? That's accountability. You judged yourself for it harshly, and that's good. Don't let nobody tell you any different, Scorpio. Sometimes you're going to have to judge yourself. Sometimes you're going to have to get in that judgment energy and judge yourself. This is your energy. When you judge yourself, Scorpio, you're not knocking yourself down, but you're helping your soul expand. Because you must tell yourself the truth. You must be honest with yourself. You must take accountability with yourself and tell yourself the truth. It's not for anybody else out there to know, Scorpio. What you do in your alone time is what you do. You don't have to breathe a word to anybody out there, Scorpio. If you know that you judged yourself, okay? If you don't really feel comfortable with talking to other people, Scorpio, because y'all very closed off, very secretive, If you don't feel comfortable about talking about a situation with other people, Scorpio, understand. But the best conversation you can have is with God himself, or you can have it with your ancestors. And they want to let you know, Scorpio, that you're not perfect. And it's okay. It's okay. It was a lesson that had to be learned. It's okay. You don't have to keep holding that shit over your head. You don't have to keep sitting there, Scorpio, feeling like you're a failure or feeling like you're wrong. You may have been wrong at the time, but now is the time to pay attention to the present moment. Because what happened in the past has no room for what's going on in the present. I don't care what this 3D reality tries to tell y'all either, because it's all to do with spiritual. Everything is on a spiritual level beyond this 3D reality. And you having the guts to face yourself, Scorpio, I'm going to tell you something right now. You having the guts to face yourself and look at yourself in the mirror, and if you did tell yourself you was a failure, that man, I'm just a fucked up individual. If you had the guts to tell yourself that and break down, that shows accountability. And that's exactly why you evolve into this Empress energy or the Emperor energy. That's exactly why you evolve, because you judge yourself. Come the waves. See, look, the waves are coming in after I mentioned that message. Scorpio coming in strong. That could be emotions coming in like that, Scorpio, strong. But this is exactly what helped you evolve, Scorpio. I want y'all to understand that. It's exactly what helped you evolve to become the person that you are today. And it's from life lessons that you had to learn, but you must let go of them, Scorpio. That's no longer valid for your present moment. If you're thinking that these people out to get you, Scorpio, that's inaccurate. They're not out to get you. It's your thoughts that's out to get you. Which is why y'all trying to get information. To see if it is your intuition or if it is your thoughts driving you crazy. But I want y'all to, I want to let y'all know, Scorpio, that y'all gonna be able to move on from the situation. This may result into physically traveling. Just like I said, not to escape your problems, because the problems are no longer there. They just exist in the mind. They just exist in the mind. Your thoughts will deceive you. They will literally bring you down, Scorpio, and I see that that's what happened. That's what's been happening. Your thoughts will bring you down. They will bring you into this whirlwind of chaos, chaotic energy. And it will literally have you under a tree like this. I'm not saying like that, Scorpio, it's an analogy. It will literally have you sitting down contemplating. A lot of y'all are becoming spiritually awakened too, Scorp. A lot of y'all are becoming spiritually awakened simply because of that experience that you had. Maybe at one time you was deceptive. Maybe at one time you did tell little white lies here and there, but I want y'all to understand that that don't make you a bad person. If you have the ability to judge yourself and to literally feel bad for it, that shows right there that you're taking accountability. And the spirit realm sees it. So you're not running from your true self, Scorpio. Why would this Empress be here? You can only evolve to the Empresses when you take accountability. You can only evolve to the Empress or the Emperor energy is when you take accountability. You evolved out the page, Scorpio. You're not the page no more. Because the Empress is right after that page. So if you was in the page energy, Scorpio, you was very inexperienced at something. You had to learn a lesson at that situation. for it to help you overcome so you can analyze everything. Looking back on everything, Scorpio, analyzing why you was in the situation that you was in. And you doing that, Scorpio, is literally maturing you. This is where maturity comes from. You're not an evil person, Scorpio. The Empress is a very, very, very beautiful energy. The Empress and the Emperor is a very beautiful energy. Everybody makes mistakes, Scorpio. There's something to do with a past situation, Scorpio, that you really regret. But you have to understand that that's the past. You already evolved out this page energy. A lot of y'all may keep a straight face, Scorpio, as if nothing's bothering you. A lot of y'all may keep a straight face. But deep beneath the surface, Scorpio, you got racing thoughts. You got a lot of racing thoughts going on here. You may come across at the surface level as if, man, I'm fine. But up here, Scorpio, it's a whirlwind. And it could be keeping you stuck. Because when you go through that whirlwind thinking pattern, that's stagnation. That's analyzation right there. You're analyzing the thoughts. And you're trying to take the thoughts apart, but that's the thing. That's what sinks you into a deeper rabbit hole of rumination. Rumination don't get you nowhere, Scorpio. All it's going to do is just bring you into a darker place of this. All it's going to do is bring you into a darker place when you have rumination cycle thoughts like that. You may not be showing that things are bothering you at the surface level, but they are, Scar. And you're trying to get information. You're trying to seek information to help you out the situation. Is exactly what's going on here. But I want y'all to understand that things will start lifting up for your reality, Scar. Things will most definitely start lifting up for your reality. What I'm seeing in these cards. This is a very beautiful energy. Very grounded, very loving, very trustworthy. Time to take care of yourself. And it's time for a soul renewal with the Judgment card. So for a lot of y'all, Scorpio, you could have Taurus in your chart, Libra. You could have Virgo, a Capricorn. You have Cancer in your chart. Some of y'all can have a Cancer rising. As you got the souls right there rising. That's where I get Cancer rising from. Some of y'all can have a Cancer rising. But this is just what I'm picking up on, Scorpio. There's a lot of scattered colors, too. There's a lot of scattered colors here. Between yellow, orange, blue, gray, kind of grayish, bluish, greenish. Yeah, there's a lot of, it's a lot of mental. There's things that's going on mentally here, Scott. That's mental. And you're analyzing all of this. You're analyzing it. That's what's crowning these three energies right here, Scorpio. You're analyzing all of this. which therefore leads you to judgment, judging your thoughts, judging yourself, criticizing yourself. And that's exactly what's bringing you down. But it shows that you're taking ownership, Scorpio. It shows that you're definitely taking ownership and accountability. That's a start. Okay? That's a start. That's a good sign. That's definitely a good sign. And as soon as you realize, Scorpio, that these thoughts are no longer valid for your current situation and it's just in your mind, you'll be able to move forward. You'll be able to move forward. This is all to do with a spiritual awakening. This is how your soul is going to grow more, Scorpio. This is how your soul is going to expand more. This is what's going to give you the ability to speak your truth. Thanks for the super chat, Scorp. I greatly appreciate that, y'all. This is what's going to give you the ability to speak your truth, Scorp. The King of Swords is all about daring energy. King or Queen, you got the Queen. Look. Goes for the masculines and the feminines. So I want y'all to understand, Scorpio, that thing, you will overcome the situation. You will move forward. And things will be healed. Your mind will be healed. You will have a renewed consciousness, Scorpio. Because your conscious is not seared. Your conscious has kicked in. And when you have a conscious, Scorp, you're also connected to your higher self. That's why it don't feel right, Scorp. Your consciousness is connected to your higher self, which is why the situation really bothers you. Because you have morals. And maybe something you did went against your morals, Scorpio. Maybe there was something you lied about that went against your morals. And your conscience is kicking in. And when you have a conscience, you're connected to your higher self. Your higher self don't feel right, Scorp. It don't feel right. But that's what you're having a hard time distinguishing from is your higher self and your mind. But the reason why you feel off is because your higher self, it picks up on that energy. Because your higher self is nothing but energy. It picks up on that energy. Therefore, when the thoughts occur, it sends a message to your higher self, and you realize from your higher self perspective, man, why did I even do that? That's your conscious. You have become consciously aware of your actions, Scorpio. You have become aware. Yeah, this video is all about becoming aware. And since you became aware, Scorpio, you now have learned the lessons. Maybe this was something that had to wake you up. This was something that had to wake you up to where you could go through all those grieving days, grieving over a loss of some kind, or grieving because you feel like you was deceptive at one point in your life. You feel like you didn't do the right thing. But I want y'all to understand that it's okay to feel that way, but stop judging yourself too harshly. You're judging yourself way too harshly, Scorpio. Take it easy on yourself. Take it easy on yourself. All about calming those emotions down. Take it easy on yourself. Meditate on the situation. Because that's what's going to stop those racing thoughts. You feel like you try to get out your mind, Scar, but it brings you right back to it. The more you try to get out your head, the more it brings you right back to the situation, right? That's exactly what it is. And the more you analyze and go over and over and over with those thoughts. And it fucks with your emotions. That's exactly what it does. It fucks with your emotions. It leaves you emotionally imbalanced. from trying to take apart thoughts that are no longer relevant for the present moment. Trying to take apart thoughts that will continuously go over and over and over and over. But when you come to grips to accept the thoughts for what they are and to stop trying to fight them is exactly what's going to get them to fade. Don't fight them. Face them. And understand that it's all in the mind. And when you understand that it's all in the mind, that I'm the one that's actually ruminating. Because what happens is you get one thought, you get triggered by something, you have one thought, and then a whole bunch of other thoughts get triggered along with that one, right? And you start repeating all these thoughts. It's like a wheel, and it grabs certain things. Okay, here's a car that's spinning, right? That's one thought. It's spinning on a wheel. Then something else comes along. You got another thought spinning in the wheel like that. And then it's like, oh man, here we go. And then something else triggers you with those two thoughts, and bam, you got another one. It's latching on. And it's a constant wheel that's spinning like that, Scorpio. And eventually, you're going to have all these energies right here, Scorpio. Every single one of these cards, I'm going to show an example of it. You're going to have all of this going over and over and over in your mind. Just like that. And it's not going to stop. It's not going to stop. That's exactly what y'all in, Scorpio. That's exactly what situation that y'all going through. And it's bothering the hell out you. Because of racing thoughts. It's a loop. It's a loop. It's on loop, Scorpio. Your thoughts are on loop. You know how you put a song on repeat? It's going to just loop it over. Back to back. It's not going to stop. And I'm going to tell you that the fastest way to end that loop, stop analyzing. Analyzing, trying to take apart the thoughts is impossible. Because that's what's going to bring on more thoughts. More thoughts. And that's what's going to create more analyzation. And eventually you feel depleted of your energy. It will leave you drained and feeling more fucked up. And that's exactly what's going to lower your vibration, Scorpio, to have you feeling like you're a page when in reality, you're not a page. Empress. Emperor energy. The page, they're just learning. They're just sitting there experiencing. You experienced this already. You had to experience in order for you to reach that Empress level. So the past is no longer relevant for the present. Is the video, Scorp. The past is no longer relevant for the present. And as long as you keep on feeding into these rumination cycles, the longer the past will haunt you. You're being haunted by the echoes of the past, Scorpio. You're definitely being haunted by the echoes of the past. It's like it's still echoing up here. You still hear it. You still hear it. It's like it's trying to call out to you like that. Echo. Look, with the horn, Scarp. Echo. That's just what I heard. It's like you'll never be nobody. Nobody. Like it's those thoughts that's talking to you. And it's echoing. Oh, you remember this. You remember that. You remember when you did that. You remember that, don't you? That's what you're hearing. But it ain't about what the brain is telling you. Because what I have here is a very, very, very beautiful energy. This is not who you are, Scorpio. This is not who you are. Your mind is trying to deceive you. Your mind is definitely trying to deceive you. This is who you are, Scorpio. People could rely on you, Scorpio. You could rely on yourself. You could trust yourself. Simply because you took the time to judge yourself with a judgment. That's what made you wise. That's what made you expand spiritually and mentally. This is a wise person. The Empress is a wise person. She had to go through a whole hell of a lot of hell to reach that stage. That's the truth. Him or her, the Empress too, they had to go through a whole hell of a lot of hell to get to that stage. And it comes within being honest with ourselves and to face the truth. And it may result into some criticizing, some critical judgments being passed upon yourself. It's not easy. It's not easy. Like when you look at your eyes in the mirror, Scorpio, and you sitting there, you falling apart on the inside. And you literally see it flashes through your mind what you did. And it will literally make you break down. But while that's happening, you're becoming aware. Your conscience is kicking in, Scorpio. You have a conscience. If you got a conscience, bro, you're not a bad person. People that don't have a conscience, Scorpio, are the people that's not going to be forgiven. Ones that have a conscience will be forgiven. Because it shows that it affects you. Stop letting that bullshit cloud y'all judgment, Scorpio. Stop letting that bullshit override y'all mind or take up all this time and energy, man. This ain't who the fuck y'all are, bro. Y'all not the Seven of Swords. If you're around people, Scorpio, that's putting you down, if you're around people out there that it's putting you down, Scorpio, I'm not saying that, nah, that has nothing to do with going, it's something to do in your mind, Scorpio. If you are around people out there that are telling you negative shit or not helping you grow, not helping you out the situation, and is reminding you of this situation, you don't need to talk to those people anymore, Scorpio. You don't need to associate with those people anymore. Look, the waves coming in again, that's the truth. You heard that, huh? The waves coming in strong too, Scorpio. That's a strong. Look, it's coming again. I'm telling you. It's sitting right there. That's a message, Scorpio. I'm telling you, nature is trying to tell y'all something. It's saying, hey, push those people away. Push them out. That's the way I look at those waves, Scorpio. Push those people out. Because you are the water of the ocean. There you go. Scorpio is the water of the ocean. I may show the water towards the end of this video, but right now I'm busy, Scorpio. You're going to have to go back and rewind it. In the middle of a speech. But anyways, what I have here is y'all will definitely overcome the situation, Scorpio. And whatever race and thoughts that you had will be put to rest. Because you just had a transformation. You just had a transformation. You're shedding the old you, Scorpio. Maybe that's why those thoughts are coming back. Because you're going deep within and you're bringing up deep-rooted issues to the surface, and it's uncomfortable. It's highly uncomfortable, and you're trying to run from it. Don't run from it, Scorpio. Let it happen. Let it happen. Face yourself. Face it. Face it. It's feeling uncomfortable because it's right there, and it's all just you know what I'm saying? And it's making you hot, but that's what's going to evolve you to that Emperor, Scorpio. The Phoenix stage of Scorpio. Come on, man. You're going to rise above everything. Let it happen. Let it happen. Let it happen. If you got to cry, purge. Purge it. Don't let these motherfuckers out there tell you that, oh, well, you crying, you weak. No, you ain't weak at all, bro. That's how you cleanse your spirit. Don't let these motherfuckers get in your ear like that. They don't know what the hell they talking about. They try to walk around out there as if they never did that a day in their life. They fucking lying. Because it's the real deal. You know what I'm saying? It's the real deal. Fuck, you gonna cry sometimes in your life, bro. Especially when you got a deep soul, you have an intense soul, you know what I'm saying? You a real person, you're gonna have feelings and emotions. And if something is eating you up on the inside that really hurts you, you need to let that shit out, bro. Don't let these motherfuckers tell you different. I'm telling you it's okay to get in that energy. That's exactly what's gonna help you move on to calmer water, Scorpio. That's another message that's coming through to me. So look, you got your ancestors talking with the birds, you see? They trying to give you a message. I'm not sitting here yelling at y'all, Scorpio. I'm just getting passionate, bro. But people like that don't understand you, they ain't got no room in your life to start with because you're evolving, bro. You're evolving, man. That's what's going on. You're evolving. You're evolving. That shit's coming up to the surface. It's coming up to the surface and you're evolving. You're learning from your past mistakes. You're learning and you're judging yourself. And the reason why you're judging yourself is because things from the past is coming up that's been haunting you. And now it's the time to where you're releasing. When you cry, you're releasing it. This situation obviously does hurt y'all, Scorpio. That's the thing. It does bother you. It does hurt you. And when you go back and you look at it in the mind, when you analyze it, that's what brings you even more pain and sorrow, right? That's exactly what's going on, Scorpio. And you're trying to seek information. You're trying to get information on how to overcome that. You're very curious. Very, very curious. You're going to make it through it, Scorp. You're definitely going to make it through it. All right? You're not a bad person. It's just bad memories. Nobody can ever just be a straight bad, a good person. You're going to have the good and the bad side. That's the facts of it. Everybody going to have an evil side. Everybody going to have a good side. You could have the most evilest person out there, Scorpio. Okay, pay attention to, what can I say? What can I say? Like, let's say if you was with a narcissist or something like that, Scorp, they wasn't all that bad. You know what I'm saying? They still had a good side to them. They still had a heart side to them. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't an overall bad person at all times. Like just straight up evil all times. They had to have just a little piece of goodness in them. That's the thing. Same thing with a situation like this. Nobody could just be a straight up bad person at all times like that. But that's just what I have here, Scorpio. All right. Hopefully this video helped y'all out, Scorp. Okay. Hopefully it helped y'all out. And that's just what I have for y'all current energy, Scorpio, okay? That's exactly what I have. And I greatly appreciate the Scorps that actually respect my speeches or respect my reads. And don't try to interfere. Okay, I greatly appreciate that, Scorpio. Thank y'all very much. That message that I said earlier, like whenever I got angry earlier, that don't go for none of y'all out there, all right? Because as a reader, bro, you have to focus intensely. You have to use your intuition and energies. There's a lot of energies that you're going to have to read and interpret. And sometimes it is a hard job, Scott, but you got to be spiritually strong to do it. You know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to Scorpio, because it's going to get intense. There's nothing wrong with that. That's just how y'all are. You know what I'm saying? That's just how y'all are. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to check people like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit there and keep my mouth shut or ignore them. No, I'm not going to ignore that. I'm going to speak up for myself. This is my channel. I'm going to speak the fuck up. I'm going to let it be known. I'm trying to help people. And it's either your story or it's not. And if it ain't resonating, if some parts resonate, okay, cool. But my read's still going to be accurate for some scarps that it resonates with 100,000%. You're not going to discredit my shit. Because I'm out here helping people, man. I'm out here helping people evolve to reach their higher selves. But I will make some of y'all moderators, Scorpio. I keep not forgetting about it. I've just been way too busy. You know what I'm saying? I will make some of y'all my moderators to where y'all could take comments out like that. You could go and ban them. Okay? You could remove them. So if y'all want to be a moderator, Scorp, I'm going to leave my comment section on after this video. All right? If y'all want to be a moderator, I'll gladly make y'all a moderator, Scorp, to where y'all can take that out for me. Because I really ain't got the time to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Hate comments, I don't care about that. I don't care about none of that. I'll just go ahead and boom. You know what I'm saying? But it's just people trying to tell you how to read. Nah, man, it ain't going to fly with me. You know what I'm saying? But in order to avoid that, I could sit there and make some of y'all my moderators. That way I could stay focused on my cards. If you see a comment that's inappropriate or something like that, you could go ahead and remove it. All right? So I will make some of y'all my moderator, Scott. And that was y'all read for the day, okay? For the spiritual messages. Y'all keep y'all head up. And once again, I'm going to show y'all the water to the ones that ain't seen it. Well, you could go back and watch the video, but if y'all want to leave a donation, Scott, I'm going to have a link in the description box below. But here we go. That's y'all element right there, Scorpio. The ocean could be salty as hell, but it's still, people go to it, right? The ocean is healing energy. I just want y'all to look at that for a little bit, Scorpio. Imagine your thoughts washing away with the water. Imagine the sunlight healing you, coming through the screen of the phone like that, healing you. And imagine the water carrying those thoughts away. That's what I do, Scorp. I sit there like this. I just be looking at the water and the sun. And the sun is the fountain of healing energy. That's the way I look at the sun. And I sit there, and as the water goes back out, I imagine it carrying my thoughts out to sea like that. You know? And I'll look at the sun as to cleanse what was removed from my body, my consciousness. Because the sun can literally penetrate your skin, Scorp, and to cleanse your spirit. It's a fountain of healing energy. And that's crazy how when you're doing prayer, Scorpio, the Father, name of the Father, the Son, the heart chakra. I'm telling you, the sun is all about warmth. The sun can heal you. You depressed, you anxious, go take a trip out to the ocean. You know what I'm saying? Go take a trip out to the ocean. I'm telling you. I still need to go jump in that water. I ain't swam yet. But I'm fixing to. Go get my swimming trunks. I'm going to go swimming. That's salt water, too. Straight up salt water. You can tell it's greenish bluish. You can see the suds, like how it's hard to explain. But that's salt water, bro. Straight up salt water. Yep, there come the tide, Scott. Look, there it come. It's about to come in here, look. See? All over there, the ripples. See the ripples? I wish they had a way I could go down there, man, but it's fenced off. I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna find a way to go down there, Scorpio, and I'm gonna get a bottle of sea salt water. That's the real sea salt, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go down there and get me a bottle of that. I'm gonna pour that in my spiritual bath. I'm gonna get like a 2-liter bottle. I'm gonna fill that bottle up, two liters of sea salt water. I'm gonna pour it in the tub with me, mixing it with the water. Or I just straight take a bath out in the ocean right there. You know what I'm saying? Simple as that. But that's what I have for y'all read for the day, Scott. All right. I'm about to go get on my swimming trunks and go find a place to swim. My body's telling me to get in that water. It's time. And it's hot out here. There ain't nobody out here, so about to go for a swim, Scott. But yeah, that's what I have for y'all read for the day, Scott. Spiritual messages for the day. All right. And hopefully this message helped y'all out. Helped y'all get out that dark place in your head. Because the mind could be the most crucial thing out there. That could literally keep you stuck. It's not reality, it's your mind. And if you're not free mentally, then you're restrained spiritually. And spiritual restraint is a lot more crucial than a physical restraint. You gotta be mentally free. Because your mind, if you're not free mentally, then you're just having your freedom taken away. You know? But anyway, Scorpio, take it easy out there. I love this, man. Watch. Then I got this right there. The little hand. I like this one though, Scorpio. That's like a shield. I look at that as a shield. Because it's metal. Or stainless steel. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to fix these things. Yeah, I got it from a spiritual shop right there by the fair, Scott. That's how I look. But yeah, anyway, Scorpio, y'all take it easy out there. Much love to y'all once again. And I will see y'all later, more than likely with another message. It's something, look, showing y'all my souvenirs I picked up. Y'all probably seen this in my other video. Look, I got that one too. There we go. Beautiful. But anyway, Scott, I'll see y'all later. Peace out, Scott.